Because I think at its core is a belief that you can do business and you can do good at the same time, and that social element of what you do is not a add-on. It's not a nice to do, but it's a very core part of the purpose of the business in which you engaged. And I think that's a key distinction. You know, when you look at things like BEE or corporate social giving, a lot of that is an afterthought. Those are statutory requirements that you need to fulfill as part of in the due course of doing business. And those things are not bad, but they do not represent, in my mind, a social business ethic, because they are not a core part of why you're in business. Now, to give you some very practical examples, like I said, I experiment with social business. I don't just want to talk about it, I want to do it. And I want to see what works and I want to see what doesn't work, so that when I come and sit before people like you, I can share real insights from real experiences. So in my particular context, as you've heard, I'm involved in a number of different businesses. The business I just sold was a consulting firm called Catalyst Consulting, which I started and built with a friend of mine over the last 5 years, and we did well in that business. Right at the beginning of us forming that business, we made a decision that we were going to give away 50% of the profits that we made in that business to a cause that we believe in. In that particular case, it was educating young unemployed people. So that's what we've done for the last 4 or 5 years. We set up the Catalyst Foundation with the purpose of putting money into that foundation, 50% of all our profits, as a matter of fact, as a standard way of doing business. And over the last number of years, we've been able to bless a number of young people with educational opportunities through that. Another interesting example that I'm involved in is a company called Kula Mining, on which I'm a founder and a director, which is involved in various aspects of the mining industry. There we've done something even more bold, something unprecedented in the mining space. We started 3 or 4 years ago a mining company that we decided as directors at the beginning, where we were going to give away 70% of our profits in that business. And 70% of those profits we decided specifically we were going to give away to orphaned and vulnerable children of South Africa. So we set up a trust called the Izingane Zethu Trust, which is for the purpose of supporting children's homes, children's feeding schemes, children's education, and 70% of all the profits that get made in Kula Mining go to that trust, and that's something that we decided was worthwhile. We decided that 30% was enough money for us to make. The other 70% we decided we wanted to bless the community that we were in, and we wanted to run a great business in the process. So that's a social business. It's not the bare minimum, it's going above and beyond, and deciding that at the core, at the heart of this business that I'm involved in, I want to make a change and a positive contribution to the community in which I am.